Today's horoscope, Leo, April 6, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends the day in your resources sector, and you want to keep things comfortable and straightforward. You find it easier for you to relax and enjoy yourself right now. Still, it can be a very connected or communicative day, and you may thoroughly enjoy investing extra care and attention into your interests, studies, or connections. You're going out of your way for others, particularly ready to help someone with information. You take more pride in your abilities to support and harmonize with loved ones. As well, you're more generous, helpful, and concerned. It's an excellent day for gathering information that's truly useful now and in the future. Your love horoscope. You never know until you try. Whether you're single or already romantically attached, today's electrifying Moon-Uranus conjunction is urging you to step outside of your comfort zone, regardless of your philosophy on security and emotional stability. After all, trying something new is always a little disruptive, but with a positive mindset, you might end up surprising yourself. Crushing on someone in your extended network? Maybe it's a friend of a friend or someone from a different department at work. With Mars and Venus still dazzling your socially conscious 11th house of community, don't hesitate to test the waters. Your career horoscope. It could be time to reflect on your finances. As a fire sign, you may have a slight budgeting problem since fire signs like to live in the moment, resulting in spending a little more money than anticipated. Luckily, the moon is exalted in earthy Gemini, encouraging you to take a second look at your bank account. Steadfast and loyal, the lunar energy invokes a more reliable approach to managing your money. Use this lunation to perfect, edit, and stick with a budget that works for your lifestyle. Your finance horoscope. While the moon's monthly visits to your income sector are always a valuable chance to check in, with a chance to sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger, even more so this time. This is the moon's last visit before Mercury's return in a week from today, and the sun's 11 days later, with the early days of the most lucrative months of 2022 just around the corner. Social life today. Share your dreams with friends and relations. Inspired by you, they will want to be in your company. You might discover common interests enriching your relationships to other people. If you continue in this confident way, others will see you as a role model and follow you. Don't let yourself be irritated by doubts or ambitions. Your dating horoscope. Stop thinking so much. Your mental gears are spinning so fast they might shear off and fly out your ears. Slow down and start acting on your impulses for a while. It'll work out fine. Flirting tips. Sensitive to the feelings of others, anytime you are involved in conversation with someone who you find interesting, who grabs your attention, romantic thoughts race around your mind, occasional heart flutters indicate potential for romance. If you're chatted up, make the most of your appeal, try to be patient. Lucky numbers, 13, 17, 31, 33, 41. Your well-being horoscope. You will benefit from eating fish instead of meat as often as possible. Fish oil has tremendously beneficial effects on the nails and hair and doesn't tax the digestive system as red meat does. Enjoy the lighter things in life: fresh vegetables, bean curd, soy products, and herbal tea. Even if you make substitutes only once a week, you will benefit in the long run from your effort. Have you ever followed a recipe for fish or tofu? Try it. Your daily numeroscope. You may be more interested in just having a good time than anything else on this day. Given your usual tendency to work hard and long, this might be a good thing for you. If you don't take the occasional break from the grind and routine, You can get into a rut that sees you taking everything far too seriously. Seize the energy of this day and laugh a little. Your ambitions and work will wait for you. Daily Planetary Overview. Venus enters nurturing Pisces today. Whenever Venus enters Pisces, one of its favorite signs, it's a time when people want to give to others unconditionally and care for those in their group. Use this generous, loving energy to help others rather than get swept up in a sea of your own emotions. Giving to others is one way to show you care. Have a few close friends over for an intimate gathering and facilitate an atmosphere of unconditional support. Things like cooking for others and sharing intimate thoughts are ways to express love. However, it's important to set boundaries to ensure that you aren't taken for granted. This transit encourages us to look at life through rose-colored glasses and believe in happily ever after. Therefore, it's important to be clear-sighted and do some grounding work to make sure you don't fall down the storybook rabbit hole and forget about your obligations. Lead with your heart, but keep your eyes open. Sky for today. In the morning, Venus enters Pisces, the sign of its exaltation. While Venus transited Aquarius, romance was a more social prospect. We looked for ways to broaden our networks by engaging with others' intellects. Friendships that once seemed entirely platonic could have blossomed into something more. Yet now, Venus slips into the warm waters of spiritual Pisces, where merging through the power of unconditional love is the ideal. This influence causes us to feel boundaryless, and so our relationships may reflect this quality, or better, or for worse. It can be a period of bliss, where we feel closer to our loved ones than ever before. It can also amplify the tender emotions born of unrequited feelings, making this a time of longing, pining, and yearning. Venus in Pisces makes us particularly sensitive to the power of music, images, and aesthetics. Love might move us to tears, cleanse us of our sorrows, or wash over us in profound waves. We simply must be mindful that we do not get carried out to sea. After nightfall, Mercury and Pallas align in Aries, forecasting planning, strategy, and purposeful intent. Our eyes are on the prize. We know the moves to make to get us where we want to go. Feeling into our fire ensures that our independent spirit won't be dampened, and our minds may be consumed with the idea of conquest. We'll enjoy the thrill of the chase, as it provides us with an opportunity to show off our skills and impress with our personal flair. The battle we fight is one of wordplay, tact, and style. Our focus is honed, and the direct approach suits us best.